Hey guys, this is Red. Well, nope, that isn't Red, and I have killed him. This is the actual Red, and today I have a new command tutorial for you. So as you saw from the title, I'm going to show you how to animate armor stands in vanilla Minecraft, of course using command blocks. So as you saw here, I had a statue of myself, and I'm going to quickly resummon it. Place it here, boom, and I have it right in front of me, but as you can see, it's standing still and I don't really like it. I want it to move and I want it to breathe, or at least wave at the public. Well, I don't have any public, but for the moment you guys are the public. So I'm going to show you how to animate armor stands in vanilla Minecraft. The first thing you have to do, you have to create a scoreboard that we are going to use as a timer. So just copy this command in the chat. You'll find all the commands that I have used in this video in the video description. There's a link, go click it, and you'll be forwarded to my webpage where you can find everything. Copy it in the chat, activate it, and oh yeah, it says that the objective already exists because I have already created it. And now that we have created the timer, we have to constantly increase the score of this armor stand in the scoreboard objectives that we have just created. Let me do a quick thing, scoreboard animation. We called this scoreboard animation because of course we are going to animate this armor stand. And now we need not both of the lines of command blocks, but I have two lines of command blocks because one is going to animate the armor stand and make it like it's breathing, and the second one makes it waving at the, well, imaginary public. So I'm going to activate the first line of command blocks, and as you can see here, the armor stand is breathing. Well, I am breathing, you can see it here. So it's moving the hands and of course the body and the head a little bit. And how did I do that? It's really simple. So as you can see here in the sidebar, I have this timer, which is really quick to replicate. We just need, I think, 2 command blocks, yeah? So the first command block here in the line is constantly adding a value to the scoreboard of that armor stand. So each game tick, this value increases. And then the second command block, all it does, it checks when the armor stand that I have named TheRedEngineer has a score of 41. So when this armor stand has a score of 41, we are going to reset the animation scoreboard. So as you can see here, every time that it reaches the value of 41, it starts again from 0. Okay, perfect. So now what we have done, we have created a timer. We are going to use this timer as, for example, I don't know, it's like in animation programs, you have a timeline, and this timer is basically the timeline. So each of these values represents one frame of the animation. So the third command block that we are going to use is going to change the pose of that armor stand. So basically, when we are between the first and the 20th frame, we want the armor stand to stay with one pose. And of course, we have changed various values. For example, the body, the left arm, the left leg, right leg, and the head. Then, whenever the score reaches a value that is between, where is it? Between 21 and 41, we are going to give another pose to the armor stand. So basically, this armor stand has just 2 poses. If you want to have more poses, all you have to do, you have of course to make a bigger timer. So for example, let's say that you want to reset it when it is at 81, at a value of 81, and then you can copy this command block here, add it, and of course you want to change the values of the timer. So the first pose was when the timer is between 1 and 20, the second is when it is between 21 and 41, and the second is when it is between 42 and 81, which is the last frame of our animation. When the score is between these values, we are going, for example, to, I don't know, to make its head go backwards, so 187 degrees. Let's see. Oh, okay, it's not going backwards, but it's going downwards. So yeah, you can change these values. I'm going to explain you how to change the values of the various parts of the body. But before, I want to show you the waving animation. So let me deactivate really quick this line of command blocks and activate the second one. And as you can see here, this armor stand is waving at us. It looks really cool. You can add these animated armor stands in your custom maps. You can make them wave or give to players some items, you know, if you combine them with other commands. And if you want to change the values of the various parts of the body, I'm going to explain you. It is really simple. You have to use an entity data command. Then you have, of course, to select the armor stand, TheRedEngineer, because of course we named it TheRedEngineer. And then we are going to use pose, colon, open another curly brackets, and then you choose the part of the body that you want to modify. So let's say that we want to modify the leg rotation. So you have to, of course, specify if it is left or right. So let's say right leg, then colon again, but this time you'll need to have a square bracket. and we have 3 different angulations that now I have set to 0 degrees. The first 0 represents the rotation on the x-axis, the second the y-axis, and the third number represents the angulation on the z-axis. So let's say that we want to rotate the right leg, I don't know, let's say minus 45 degrees on the x-axis, and it is going to go up. So as you can see, it went up. If we select, for example, minus 45 degrees, it's going back. So we can animate the armor stand like it is running. And of course, once you are happy with the angulations of the various parts of the body, then all you have to do, you have to copy these values here. Let's go here and change them in the command. So right leg, just delete these values inside the command and paste the new values. Now let's say that we want to modify the left leg. All we have to do, we have to write, of course, left leg, and we want it to be, it is a bit weird how this armor stand is running, but if you play around with the values, you should get some pretty cool poses. Okay, so let me activate this for a bit. Well, as you can see here, now it is not really running because we have to modify the second pose. So I'll pause the video and come back. So what I have now, I have modified the timer, so it is a smaller timer. It goes from 0 to 12 ticks, and when the frame is between 1 and 6 ticks, I have a pause, and it is between 7 ticks and 12 ticks, I have another pause. So it looks like this armor stand is running. I could have worked a bit more on the poses, but yeah, the effect is this. It looks like this armor stand is running. And of course we can add another command that makes the armor stand go forward. So let's say that we want to use a TP command that makes it go towards positive Z. So, and now it looks like it is running. Well, it is flying, not really running. Oh god, let me stop it. Okay, stop. Oh yeah, because we have a teleport command, not an entity data command. Anyways, this armor stand is going to fly away from our position, so let me quickly kill it. So guys, that was it about this command creation from reading the Red Engineer is all. I hope that you guys liked this video. If you did so, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you're new. I'll see you all guys in my next video with a new command tutorial. Until then, I'll see you all. Bye.